I'm Tyler Condit. Energy drinks have become a staple of our society. At first, they provided a younger crowd with a sweet alternative to the bitter taste of coffee. Then, energy drinks such as Red Bull became popular mixers. Now, there are pre-made alcoholic energy drinks sold on the shelves of supermarkets and convenience stores. They've become the latest drinking fad, and that can be unhealthy. Young people feel the need to party later on into the night. One way they are doing this is by drinking alcoholic energy drinks.
It's a combination of two things that you're really looking for. I mean, you're looking to loosen up and you're looking to liven up. So, I mean, it really just kills two birds with one stone is what it does.
Studies show that the consumption of alcoholic energy drinks is linked almost exclusively to young people, even though some consumers are aware of possible dangers.
I feel like the combination of alcohol, which is a depressant, and an energy drink don't go well together.
I feel as though the consumption of these type of drinks can be dangerous because you don't realize exactly how much alcohol you're consuming because you can't taste it.
Mixing alcohol with energizing drinks is not a new concept. For centuries, people have been drinking Irish coffees after dinner. However, according to Phil Rose, programming coordinator at the Syracuse Prevention Network, today's youth has evolved into a binge drinking society.
What we're finding is that young people are drinking harder and faster. They're not like social drinkers so much. It's like when people drink, they want to like drink to get drunk. You know, it's like, I'm going to like go over the top here. And so the energy drinks allows them to do that. It allows them to like really extend their drinking more than they would think they can.
In 2002, to accommodate the people who wanted to party later, Miller Coors released Sparks, making it the first commercially sold pre-mixed alcoholic energy drink. Since then, several others like Tilt, Four Loko, and Juice have been introduced. Bob Pezzolezzi, the founder and president of the Center for Alcohol Policy Solutions in Syracuse, says that these drinks are mainly marketed towards society's youth.
I would recommend look at the Juice website, and you can see it's definitely aims at younger people. There's absolutely no doubt about it.
Phil Rose also criticized the marketing strategies of these companies.
You pick out the five that are energy drinks and alcohol, and you can't. I mean, you look at them all and they look all the same. You know, it's like the marketing makes them all look attractive. They're all interesting colors, bright and cheery and stuff like that. And
Pezzolezzi believes that Anheuser-Busch and Miller Coors knew they were producing and marketing an unsafe product, but continued to do so until authorities stepped in.
Basically what happened is in 2008, several state attorneys general, including Andrew Cuomo in New York State, pressured Anheuser-Busch and Miller to take the caffeine out of Tilt and Sparks respectively. I think these companies understood that this was an irresponsible product, and if the attorneys general pushed it, that they would be embarrassed.
Since caffeine was banned from Sparks and Tilt, other smaller brands have popped up, and they're still allowed caffeine, like Juice and Four Loko, which has 12% alcohol by volume and is a 24-ounce can. That's the equivalent of drinking 6 caffeinated beers, and they're sold on the same exact shelves as Sparks and Tilt. A recent study at Wake Forest University showed that alcoholic energy drinks led to more incidences of risky behavior, including a greater tendency for people to drive after drinking and to take advantage of someone sexually after drinking. Some consumers we talked to admitted to having bad experiences themselves.
Yeah, I had Juice once and it was terrible. Gave me a worse hangover than I've ever had because of all the sugar and crap in it.
You want to describe the experience for us?
I mean, it got me pretty drunk. I had 2 cans of it, and then like it was pretty good, but then in the morning, just terrible feeling. Not even from the alcohol, just like the sugar and all the disgusting crap that goes in it.
Actually, I stopped doing it. I did a lot freshman year and sophomore year, but my heart started like beat real fast. So I would notice that my drinking habits would be different if I would just drink beer or like energy, vodka drinks or whatever.
People recognize the potentially harmful side effects of alcoholic energy drinks, but consume them anyway to party throughout the night. The future is uncertain for these beverages, but for now, it seems to be a health risk that young people are willing to take.
Oh, it's terrible for your heart. It's terrible for your heart, but at the same time, it kind of helps you have fun a little bit in the right circumstance. So it's kind of like a win-lose situation. You just give and take a little bit.
While a legal battle rages on to determine whether or not these drinks should be available in stores, as long as they're available, the party will rage on too.